I wonder how art might raise your appreciation of water and make the world a better place. For this, we're going to use some basic materials and go through a number of steps to create an artwork of the earth. If you have oil pastels, this is ideal for step number 1. We basically need to transfer an outline of the earth or the globe onto a good copy piece of art paper. Follow these steps of layering different colors of oil pastel on the back of a photocopy or a printout of the globe, or you could trace the outline of a globe off of your computer onto a thin piece of paper. And then get your good copy heavy card or art paper and tape your outline onto it so that you'll be able to transfer it onto your good copy paper. Once it's on there, get a pen or a color pencil or a pencil, anything, and go over top of the outlines. This will basically press the oil pastel onto your good copy paper and give you a template to work with. It's great using a different color pen because then you can see what you have done and what you might have missed. Take your outline transfer off and you're ready to go. Get some oil pastels if you have them. We will start with light blue, dark blue, and white and focus on the area of the oceans. First, using the light blue, do an outline away from the edge of the land all the way around the continents. Make sure you leave a space, a white space, between the land and the ocean, because later we're going to use the white oil pastel and blend the color up to the edge. Do a thin outline just to make sure that you can see where you're going, and then use a swirling technique and make that light blue band a little bit wider around all of the land masses. Switch to your dark blue oil pastel and fill in the spaces that represent the deepest parts of the ocean. Once you've done that, we're going to get the white oil pastel and again, using a circular technique, you're going to blend the dark blue into the light blue and then push it up against the edge of the land. And this is going to give you a value scale, going from dark to a medium blue to a light blue. And it connects with the way the oceans really do appear from the air. Where you have the deepest part of the ocean, you have the darkest blue. And where it gets shallow along the shoreline, it gets to be a much lighter blue. So this blending technique just softens the oil pastel and gives that illusion of the way water really appears. Once the oceans are finished, you can then switch your oil pastels, put your blues away, and get a light green, a dark green, and a brown, and keep that white handy. Start with the brown and pop in a few little spots where you believe the world's deserts may be. Then get your dark green and put that down in the center of the land masses. Switch to your light green and go around that. And using the same technique as before, you're going to finish off with the white oil pastel. Again, you might want to clean it off with the tissue and using a circular motion, blend those greens, the dark, the light, and then the brown together using the white and push the oil pastel up against the edge of the land. You can touch it up at the end and you are done. So how well have you controlled the oil pastels to create value, and how does this connect to the way the world's oceans really look? use this technique for creating water in any of your artworks, and it will nicely connect to the fact that water, in all of its different forms, is a universal symbol for change.